There are several ways to test for Mycoplasma hyopneumoniae, and knowing which method is right for the job is key. In this video, we'll be going over piglet nasal swabs, one of the quickest and easiest ways to test for Mycoplasma hyopneumoniae. Before learning how to safely and accurately collect a nasal swab for testing, let's go over what you'll need first. For testing equipment, you'll need mini-tip swabs. Remember, with piglets, you need to use smaller swabs. And for the best chance at a clean sample, make sure you have the following supplies: personal protective equipment, a permanent marker, protective earplugs, disinfectant wipes, a caddy for equipment, a trash bag, storage bags for samples, a cooler, ice packs, a submission form, and mailing and packaging materials. The first step in sampling is identifying what your diagnostic objective is and the subsequent test group. Once you know that, select a piglet for testing. Depending on your herd size, you will usually sample somewhere between 25 and 35 piglets. Restrain the piglet by pinning it under your arm, using your wrist to support the breastplate and your hand to hold its head. If you're working alone, squeeze the piglet between your legs to stabilize the head and collect your sample. Remove the swab from its packaging. There are several different types of swabs, but rayon, like the one we're using today, is ideal, and cotton should not be used. While the piglet is still, insert swab into the nostril at a 45-degree angle toward the midline, approximately 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters deep. Run the swab around the perimeter of the nasal cavity 2 to 3 times clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Repeat another nostril. Make sure the swab looks wet. From there, place the swab in the tube and properly label it before placing in a labeled bag. Avoid a tube with a gel medium, as it may interfere with testing. Fill out the submission form for that piglet sample. Mark that piglet as tested before returning it to its group. Anything that could possibly contaminate the sampling from one piglet to the next must be replaced or cleaned. Once you are finished collecting all your samples, secure the tubes in the cooler with enough ice packs to maintain a temperature between 32 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 and 4 degrees Celsius. Secure lid on the cooler with packing tape, include a completed submission form, and the appropriate mailing information. You can view more videos on proper Mycoplasma hyopneumoniae testing in its various forms on the Boehringer Ingelheim Swine Health YouTube page.